Good morning. Are you Daniel Eli? Mr. Eli, did you get a lawyer hired?
No, I'm still working on it.
Who'd you talk to?
Raquel West.
You did not talk to Raquel West because that's me.
I'm sorry. I'm discombobulated right now.
So did you write it down somewhere?
Brittany Holmes.
Uh-huh.
I got it on my phone, but I don't have my phone with me. Dr. Brittany Holmes and Crenshaw and Lane Walker.
Okay.
I talked to a couple of more too that I can't really remember their name.
All right. So did you go visit with them or did you just talk to them on the phone?
On the phone about their price ranges and stuff.
Are you working?
Yes, now I'm trying to.
You're trying to work or you are working?
The job that I work is not like constant, but I do have a little interview today I'm trying to get to.
Where's that?
It is retirement home on something on college.
Called what?
I don't know the name of it. Willie, my sister, got me an interview there.
Okay.
It's a retirement home on College Street for maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you working a little right now?
The protocol, my only when I can go.
Okay. Let's see. So you've been coming now for several months.
I'm just on my second visit.
Second?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me check something real quick. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, Mr. Eli, is reset your case one more time. You need to try to get someone hired before that next court date.
Yes.
If not, you need to visit with at least 3 others. You can tell by talking to them, they all charge different amounts and have different payment plans and things like that. You need to bring me that information, write it down, bring me who you've talked to, how much they charge, if you've gone in person, if you're just calling. I want you to actually try to get somebody hired, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk. Good morning, sir. You're Isaiah Tyson. And Mr. Tyson, were you able to get someone hired? Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Lloyd Barrazo, I talked to Kent Johns, I talked to Corey Crenshaw, and I talked to Brittany Holmes.
Okay, good. Are you working?
I received this.
You do? So, Mr. Tyson, you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. I can get you taken care of this morning. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk, she might need you to sit for a few minutes and wait, or she might have that information. Okay, have a step right here and she'll let you know who that's going to be. Good morning, you're Kevin Calise. And Mr. Calise, were you able to get someone hired?
Oh, no.
All right, did you talk to some lawyers?
I talked to Joel
Speak up, please.
I talked to Joel Vasquez, Kelly, and James.
Okay,
And also Crenshaw.
okay. And where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I'm about to say
I'm sorry. Y'all, I can't hear. I'm having a hard time hearing. So if I can get you all to please keep it down. Say it again.
I'm about to switch jobs because the job that I have right now is barely giving me any hours.
Okay.
Maybe in about a month I'll be able to hire someone.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for doing what I asked. I'll reset your case in normal about 30 days or so. If you get someone hired, bring this reset notice to them. If not, make sure you've talked to some others, or if you've selected one that you're going to hire and made a payment, bring a receipt, things like that, okay? Step in front of the clerk. Good morning. You're DeMark Cole?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Cole, were you able to get someone hired?
I had talked to Crenshaw, Lucas, and
Who?
Reedy,
Rennick?
and they were out of my price.
Are you working?
I'm trying to, I just started, but I haven't got paid or anything.
With what? With who?
Walmart, the remodeling fee.
Okay.
So,
But you know what your income is going to be on that? What you're going to make it per hour, kind of?
yes, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do is have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Mr. Cole, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Thank you for doing what I asked you to. You need to fill that out accurately and completely. Just leave it all blank. Do the best you can to fill it out. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, okay? Step in front of the clerk and she'll give you that paperwork. Good morning, you're Jorge Del Fiero,
Yes, ma'am.
and were you able to hire a lawyer?
Right, Kendall, I paid him $300, but he said since the charge went up, that he would have to, I had to pay more.
Right.
So they told me just to get a piece of paper for them to fill out. Or for the hire him as my lawyer. Like so.
He
So
told,
I get back to y'all, my bad.
say it
I
again?
gotta get a paper from y'all, so he can fill out and bring it back to court.
So once you make all of your payments with him, he'll file something
Okay.
with us that tells us that he's been hired. Did you have a receipt for what you paid him?
At the house.
Okay.
I had to reverse it out.
All right, so I'm gonna, I'll reset your case about 30 days. Do you think you'll be able to get them hired in full by then? All right, so bring the reset notice that you get from us to his office so they know when that court date is when you make your payment, and then they'll tell you what to do. If for some reason you don't make all the payment in full, but you make partial payment, bring me the receipts as well, okay? Step in front of the clerk. Kimlar.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Crystal Robertson. And Ms. Robertson, this is your initial appearance. In cause number 25 DCCR 1256, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of forging a governmental instrument from June 4th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I was in correspondence with Ms. Tanika Solomon. Shortly after the holidays, I could no longer get in touch with her, so I have a consultation meeting with Wilkerson on January 19th.
Okay, perfect. So what I'll do, Ms. Robertson, is reset your case about 30 days.
Okay.
If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Good morning, you're Lance Charbino. And Mr. Charbino, since you've made bond this time, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, I have not. I talked to Mr. Crenshaw once again to see if he could work with me a little bit, but it's still only $4,000 down before we can start. Talked to Mr. Wilkerson, and then a Miss Robin. I forget which place Miss Robin is from, but I talked to all 3 of them. I start work tomorrow, going back to the plants, making more money, so I'll be able to see what I can do.
Perfect. So thank you for doing what I've asked you to do. I'll reset your case about 30 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Do your best to try to get someone hired. If not, at least narrow it down to who you're planning on. If you've made any payments, bring me those receipts.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, step in front of the clerk.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Good morning, you're Maria Garza.
Yes.
And Ms. Garza, were you able to get someone hired?
Oh, no, ma'am, but I spoke to 3 attorneys. Burnett Cole, she's asking $5,500 and half down. And Franklin is $10,000 half down and $250 a week. And William Marcus up to $5,000.
Are you working?
I'm high social appointment.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, thank you for doing what I asked, Ms. Garza, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill that out accurately and completely. So whatever income you do have, you need to make sure and include it with your bills and all of that, because you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it.
And also, I have receipts on my phone where I pay bills. Is that fine also?
Just write it all down. You're going to get a form, and you need to write all of those down on your this paperwork, okay?
Okay.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you the paperwork. Good morning, sir. You're Mark Marceau? And Mr. Marceau, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
No, you were gonna call me, bring some papers in to show my,
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
you told me to bring some papers in to show my social security.
Yeah. You can give them to the clerk.
I had it,
Just give it to the clerk. I'll take a look at it.
and this is your social security.
All right, I'm going to find based on this that you do qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. If you will step in front of the clerk, she'll let you know who that's going to be and what your instructions are. Step right in front of this clerk. I'm going to give you a court-appointed lawyer, and she's going to tell you who that is and give you their information. Yes, sir. Thank you for bringing that. Good morning, sir. Are you Aaron Roberts?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Roberts, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1525. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from September 25th of 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Are you working?
Actually, it's my,
I need you to speak up. And y'all, I've got a cold, hang on a second. I've got a cold and I cannot hear. So I'm having a hard time. If y'all need to talk, I'm gonna ask if y'all can step in the back or step outside. I'm just having a really hard time hearing. And you need to speak up.
yes, ma'am. I do some engine mechanic. Pretty much the bike that I got in truck loan that he said I was running from, I had to sell it to pay the loan off for my brother to even get me out of jail and the stuff that I got going on now. They were supposed to issue me a point for the lawyer, but
So here's the thing, you have a court-appointed lawyer.
yes, ma'am.
But when you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reset your case. If what you're doing isn't making money, doing small jobs, you need to go try to,
Well, if not.
just listen, okay? I want you to try to either get a lawyer hired, or I want you to try to find a job so that you could attempt to hire one, okay? Before the next court date. So if you get a lawyer before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then again, two things. I want you to try to get a job and I want you to bring me proof that you have applied at jobs. And I also want you to start talking to lawyers so you know how much they cost and what you're trying to save up. Bring me those names of who you've talked to, how much they charge, so I know you're trying to do what I've asked you to do, then we'll discuss your options, okay? If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you'd go back to jail. You understand? All right, step in front of the, sir. Sir, come back.
Yes, ma'am.
I need a yes or a no.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Step in front of the clerk. Good morning. Are you Michael Sarant?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Sarant, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1691. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from October 16th of 2025. Since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I talked to one place, but I've really been trying to get a hold of Legal Star and the Pro Bono Association, but haven't really got much friction from it.
So, I can tell you, they typically do not handle criminal cases. You were given a court-appointed lawyer while you were in custody. You still have that lawyer, but once you've made bond, I expect you to at least try to hire someone. So I'm gonna reset your case about 30 days, give you some time to see if you can get someone hired.
Yes, ma'am.
If you do get someone hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 attorneys. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Delvin Jones. Good morning, sir. You're Delvin Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Jones, were you able to get someone hired?
No,
Who'd you talk to?
talked about 20 people, but I wrote down the Judge Kelly Law Firm, Hecker, Prey Attorney, and Willard Law Firm, with plenty more.
Okay, so where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I'm working for Craigslist, like different gigs and trying to save up some money, so I'm just been trying to really slow.
You're working for Craigslist doing what?
Like different gigs, like, painting and stuff like that.
Okay, have you tried to go get a job somewhere else, like a full-time job?
And a lot of stuff, they kind of look on your background and stuff like that. Just like Domino's delivery driver, they was gonna hire me, but they looked at my work and stuff like that.
What's the status of that theft case over in Llano?
It's really about done. They wanna, they say something about deferred probation. What it's gonna be pretty much.
When's your next court date over there?
The 29th, I believe. They were saying something about it's not going to be anything on my record dealing with the case from what the attorney was over there.
Okay, so you have an attorney over there?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Mr. Jones, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that everything in it is true. If you'll step in front of the clerk down there, she'll give you that paperwork and give you your instructions.
Yes, ma'am.
Darius Sparks. Good morning, you're Darius Sparks. And Mr. Sparks, did you get someone hired?
No, it didn't go how I planned it to go.
Say it again?
It didn't go how I planned it. When the last court date, we were discussing about the 750 when I called back.
So here's the thing, it's been 30 days and I've probably seen hundreds of people, so remind me of what you were gonna do.
We discussed the lawyer, the law firm, Defendant Jones,
Uh-huh,
and I told them that they wanted $750.
right.
I talked to them again, it was $2,000, so that could be.
Did you talk to some other lawyers then?
I talked to them, but I don't remember the names. They wanted me to pay to talk to them, but I couldn't pay to talk to them at the moment. I ain't have to pay to talk to them.
Right, are you working?
Yeah, I'm working, but
Where are you working?
I'm working at FedEx.
So-
It's part-time, but
All right, so I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork this morning, Mr. Sparks, to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer.
Yes.
You need to fill it out accurately and completely. You're gonna swear under oath that it's all true.
yes,
Step in front of the clerk down there, she'll give you that paperwork. Good morning, ma'am, you're Laura Adams?
Yes.
And this is 25 DCCR 0870. Ms. Adams is charged with injury to a child, elderly, or a disabled individual. And it sounds like you need a little time to visit with Ms. Malfino and get this worked out. So I'm going to reset your case, Ms. Adams. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Walker. He'll let you know when you need to be back. And you guys can visit about your case before then, okay? You're free to go. Good morning. Are you Aaron Shetley? And this is 24 DCCR 0776. Mr. Shetley's charged with assault, family violence by impeding breath or circulation. And what is the announcement?
Gonna get this small female on that one too. I know it's
Okay.
a little bit older judge, but it's the
It is.
same deal where they have been in contact, and I know that this case was originally set a week ago, they got moved a week.
Right.
And so it's another one where they're gonna have a conversation about how to work this out.
So I'll set this one. On this one, just due to the age, this will be the last reset. Make sure you stay in touch with your attorney. He's going to visit with the district attorney, and you need to get an announcement at that next court date.
Okay.
All right, thanks. You're free to go, sir. Daniel Ward. Good morning. Are you Daniel Ward?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 1375. Mr. Ward is charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I think Mr. Nicholson should have this resolved shortly.
Okay.
I'm getting offered to Judge Walker, and we've talked a little bit this morning, but I think we're.
All right, so we'll just do a normal reset in this one. Mr. Ward, make sure you visit with your attorney before the next court date. We'll see if we can get an announcement then, okay? You're free to go. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
See, is there Brent Wasserstein? Mr. Wasserstein? Good morning, sir. Yes, you're here on Guadalupe Reyes? Guadalupe Reyes? How are you, sir?
Good, Judge. Nice to be here.
Good morning, sir. You're Guadalupe Reyes, and this is 25 DCCR 1422. Mr. Reyes is charged with aggravated robbery, and what is the announcement?
Judge, Mr. Washington needs to get on, his first time getting on
Okay.
our discovery portal, so
All
I'm
right.
gonna get him instructions on how to do that and get him.
Sure.
There's a lot of discovery in this case, and so I'm gonna get him on down the road to
Perfect.
make sure he has access.
All right, so what I'll do is just reset the case about 30 days. That'll give you some time to get all that information downloaded and go over it with your client, and we'll see where we are at the next court date.
That's great.
Stay in touch with your attorney. He'll let you know when you need to be back. You're free to go. Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you Christian Ainsworth? And Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment? Mr. Ainsworth, in cause number 25, DCCR 0275, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from February 19th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Do you also, and it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 4-year deferred adjudicated probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the. All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right there. All right, we'll see you back at sentencing.
And Mr. Nichols has a copy.
That's my case, Judge, and I did review it this morning, so we can proceed.
Let me see if I've got it. I kind of doubt it, but you never know.
I don't know if they've accepted it.
It's here.
You got it?
Yep. All right, sir, are you Dylan Wilkinson?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 0260, and Mr. Wilkinson is charged with deadly conduct, discharging a firearm. Ms. Holmes has filed a motion asking for me to amend the bond conditions.
The GPS. And in addition to the monitor, the bondsman and the GPS company also have his phone location. So he shares his location because there was an issue where they thought he had cut his monitor, so they FaceTimed him to show that it was still on his leg because it wasn't showing in their system. So in addition to it on his leg, he also shares his location with 3 other people from the company on his phone. And so because he travels a lot, it's causing issues with the job. He's a traveling technician. He's currently in Utah.
Yes, ma'am, I have a return part of 8 today.
Let me look at something real quick. So I got that information about the job and I approved, as long as bondsman, he keeps them up to date. And Mr. Nichols, what's your position?
I don't really have an objection to modifying that condition, Your Honor, as long as there's a way for the bondsman to locate and contact him at all times. I have no indication there's been any issues since the inception of this case. I don't think they're to contact. It was a dating relationship issue. My understanding is they don't have any contact anymore. There has not been any issue. As long as that continues, I don't have a problem with that.
Did I or anyone make a condition of your bond that you're not allowed to have any firearms?
No.
Okay, so as of today, that's a condition of your bond, all right? So you cannot be in possession of any firearms. If you're in a car, someone else can't have one in the car. You can't be anywhere around any firearms. That's now a condition of your bond.
Yes.
So as long as you continue to share your location with your bondsman, then I will grant that motion, amend the bond condition for you to remove the GPS monitoring device. You know you're definitely not supposed to have any contact or communication with the complaining witness, correct? Okay, so just continue doing what you're doing, work, go home, don't contact her, don't be in possession of any firearms, stay in touch with your bondsman, do everything they're supposed to, including sharing your location, okay? And then, do we need to just reset it for an announcement, or are y'all ready to announce?
Can we have one more reset, and if possible, could we extend it a little further than normal due to him having to make arrangements to come in?
So what I'll do, Mr. Wilkinson, I'll make it a little bit longer, but we'll need to have something taken care of at that next court date. Either it's going to get worked out with the plea, or it'll get moved to the trial docket. So this will be the last announcement hearing. So make sure you get in touch with Ms. Holmes, have a conversation with her before that next court date, so you know what your options are, and then we'll figure that out the next court date. So I'll do about 45 days.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You can go with, you're free to go, sir.
Thank you.
And then,
Started to say, you go with Ayla.
I know, I almost said
Wants to
it.
hear that. Especially when he said he had a flight at 8. I was like, oh, I almost said, yeah, you make it.
I know. Yep, almost said. Good morning, are you Lisa White?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 0923. Ms. White is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Mr. Parker, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, we're asking for one more reset. There's a video that I need to get, I didn't know, and I think Mr. Nichols wants to talk to the victim as well. If we could have one more reset, I need her to come in my office. She communicates with me.
Sure.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, so Ms. White, I'm going to reset your case, a normal reset. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Parker so that once he gets the video and any other evidence, you can visit with him, go over all of that, and we'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date. You're free to go. Samuel Cadena, Mr.
I
Parker.
have a plea, but I don't,
Good morning, sir. Are you Samuel Cadena? And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
you will, Your Honor.
Mr. Cadena, in cause number 25 DCCR 0557, you're charged with a state jail felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child with intent to return from March 13th of 2015. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker? Speak up, please. Do you fully understand them?
Speak up.
Speak up.
Yes. She's taking everything down. She can't hear you.
I can't hear you. So do you understand these documents?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And the agreement, it looks like you've reached is for a 3-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Also, do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes,
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Cadena is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. It'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right there. All right, we'll see you at sentencing. Sir, Mr. Peraza.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, sir. You're Juan Martinez.
And that's what I was going to address to the court judge. He is a Spanish speaker, and I may translate.
That
for
would
him.
be great. Thank you, sir. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 25 DCCR 0401. And Mr. Martinez is charged with assault on a peace officer. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, we have an agreement in principle. I just spoke with Mr. Smith this morning. He has now made a concrete offer. If we can have one setting so that I can sit down with my client, go over all the details, or in details, and maybe we can play it out next time. That'd be amazing.
All right, so this will be the last reset for an announcement. It looks like you been on it since last end of May. So this, we'll need to get an announcement or a plea at the next hearing. If it's not going to be a plea, then it'll get moved to the trial docket. All right, thank you, sir.
Your Honor.
Thank you. You're free to go, sir. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Last week, I went to go see Ashley on resolving Kobe's cases since he was in trial, and now she's not here today.
Good morning. Are you Timoteo Castaneda? But this is his.
It is, but
Okay.
I went to see Ashley last week about resolving another case that was on the docket today that was.
Okay. I see.
And
So, Mr. Castaneda, in cause number 25, DCCR 0360, is charged with indecency with a child by sexual contact. And what is the announcement?
I still do not have this resolved, Judge. And I am working with Kobe on a resolution that might include a lesser included, but we do not have that agreement yet. So I know this has been reset.
It has.
Could we just do a short reset?
It will
maybe
be
2 weeks?
2 weeks, and it will be the final reset for an announcement. So make sure you get in touch with Mr. Hoffpower, and y'all get, if there's something worked out, great. If not, it will need to get moved to the trial docket at that
Understood,
time.
Judge.
All right. Thank you. You're free to go, sir.
Thank you.
In this powerful courtroom session, Judge Raquel West delivers a clear message that every defendant needs to hear. The court expects action, not excuses. One by one, defendants explain why they haven't hired an attorney. Some are unemployed, some can't afford legal fees, while others are still searching for the right lawyer. Instead of immediately imposing punishment, Judge West gives them another opportunity to comply with the court's orders. She instructs them to contact multiple attorneys, compare fees, keep records of their efforts, and show proof that they are genuinely trying. But she also makes one thing crystal clear: failure to follow the court's instructions could result in a higher bond, or even a return to jail. This hearing is a powerful reminder that in the justice system, responsibility, preparation, and respect for court orders can make all the difference.